sure if your furnace is ready, turn on your furnace to keep those warm. Drink lots of green tea, white tea, red tea. Drink lots of green tea to keep you warm, Make sure up here, shovel, snowplow, be prepared. Make sure every winter boots, winter jackets, hats, and gloves, scarves, ski pants is ready. Order your pizzas and order your Chinese food. Buy cases of Pepsi, buy cases of Coke.
Hello. How's it going, everybody? My name is Jack Casey, and you're watching The Bass Guy Show, live from Montreal, Canada. Welcome, everybody. We're about to have Frankie McDonald call in on Skype live, so please get your questions ready if you have any questions for Frankie. Frankie is a incredible weather person from Nova Scotia. The whole world knows about Frankie. And your questions do not have to be just about the weather. He also does comedy videos, and dancing videos, and things like that. You can ask him what he had for lunch or anything like that. So let's welcome our live viewers to the show. Welcome, everybody. How's it going? Hello. I'll ask him, Virginia, for sure.
Furnace is ready, turn on your furnace to keep those warm. Drink lots of green tea, white tea, red tea. Drink lots of green tea,
Warm. How's it going today, Frankie?
I'm doing great so far.
Good to see you. How's the weather in your area?
It's not as humid today. Yesterday it was really hot and humid. They got an asteroid headed towards the Earth on Friday.
Is the asteroid going to hit the planet Earth?
It's going to bypass the planet Earth. I uploaded that video last night and get lots of views.
That's amazing. Can you tell us how you made that video?
I just found it out on the news. And did you hear about that? I got big news for you. The tropical storm Gonzalo just formed off in Caribbean.
What's it called? Gonzella?
Gonzalo, it's the name of the storm.
Okay, and what category storm is it, Frankie?
Tropical storm strength.
Frankie, I was having a discussion with my friend the other day. How do I get good at, I've been doing it for a few years, but how do I get good at distinguishing the different kinds of clouds? How do I learn the different types of clouds?
Those are cumulus clouds that can cause severe weather if the clouds weight up cloud in the sky like severe thunderstorms, rain can drop and freeze. Then a hailstone forms. Then after that, more layers of water. Then freezes more and more. That could create a big hailstone. It's just like in Oklahoma, Texas, and Kansas, and all these places.
We have a friend on the YouTube chat board, Virginia Phillips, saying, I have a friend in New Zealand. When he arrives, can Frankie update us on the weather?
Right now, it's going to be really, really cold in New Zealand right now, but it's going to be stormier than normal and colder than normal, especially snow in the interior mountains, Queenstown, New Zealand.
And what's the weather like in, I don't know, Texas?
It's really, really hot. There's a possible tropical storm or a storm headed for Texas next week. A lot of rain.
So Frankie memorizes maps of the entire planet. You know the weather in every place in the world. It's really incredible what you do, Frankie. What have you been up to this week, Frankie? What's been on your mind?
I'm doing great so far, and I got to do Gary and Dino show right after Base Guy show.
What time do you do that at?
As soon as I get off the Base Guy show, I do a Gary and Dino show after that.
Okay, so how can people find that online?
Search Gary and Dino.
Okay, and then you can go, well, that makes sense. The internet, eh? So here's another question. We're looking at the live chat board here on YouTube. Please ask Frankie your questions.
Yes. And what about Ingrid from Russia? I like to say hi to Ingrid from Novosibirsk, Russia.
Hey, did you see that Greta was on the Stephen Colbert show last night?
I didn't do it.
I sent you a link. I haven't watched either. The video just came out. So what kind of photo edits is Frankie looking for right now?
There's all kinds of photo edits out there. And Gary and Dino will be doing the same thing. And Rob and Slim Show would have to do the same thing too.
Yeah, so we have our friend Drew Perry. I think Drew knows you. He's saying, what kind of photo edits is Frankie looking for right now?
Lots of them. And did you hear about that? And I got bigger news for you. I'll be on Rob and Slim Show in late September.
So when are they back from their holiday, Frankie?
September.
Frankie, what's going on with my area in Montreal? We've had a heat wave for over 2 months now.
So the heat wave is still going to be pretty bad in Montreal, Toronto, even Vancouver's getting it. Prince George is getting it next week. In Northern British Columbia, heat wave might head all the way up to Whitehorse possible.
Frankie, about 2 weeks ago, I think it was a Friday, with the humidex, it went up to 45 degrees Celsius. That's 113 Fahrenheit. That's pretty hot, isn't it?
It's very hot in Montreal. And it's even hotter in Wisconsin.
And things are slowly opening up now, right? Are things opening up in your area?
Here, Halifax, Montreal, Ottawa, Toronto, Vancouver, and stateside is closing down. Again, down in southern states like Florida, Arizona, and Texas. They ordered a lot of rent disappear in Texas already.
Our friend Michael the Can Man is here, Frankie.
I'm Mike the Can Man. I'm doing great so far. I'd like to say hi to Volkarov of Yakutsk, Russia.
And the Can Man is saying, he's in Boston, he's saying, are you planning to Amarillo, Texas for the big Texan 72-ounce steak challenge?
I'll be performing on stage in Texas and Massachusetts, including Boston, Massachusetts.
How many 72-ounce steaks could Frankie McDonald eat if the drill sergeant was yelling at him?
And in real life, I only eat one. In the video, I pretend to eat 50.
Okay, so you have videos where you're kind of like you come up with scenarios and you act them out, right? And there's always this guy yelling at you. Who's the guy yelling at you?
I just say it like that.
Okay, so you make it up and you're acting like a guy pretends to eat 50 hot dogs and stuff, right?
Yes.
When you called in today, the first thing you said was the new video you made. Why don't you tell us about it, then we'll show the video, okay?
And the name of the new video on my YouTube channel is Asteroid 2016 DY30 and 2020 ME3 headed towards planet Earth on Friday, January 24th, 2020. I sent you a link through Skype.
We're going to watch that video right now, okay, Frankie?
Yeah.
Okay, stand by.
This is Frankie McDonald, my own TV station live in Sydney, Nova Scotia. An asteroid 2016 DY30 headed towards the planet Earth on Friday, July 24, 2020. It's going to be a big asteroid. It's traveling very fast right now. And it's going to bypass the Earth. And there's another asteroid, 2020 ME3, is traveling.
So if you want to watch the rest of that video, they can go to your YouTube. How do they find your YouTube?
Dogs and Roses, my YouTube channel.
Yeah, there's also a link in the description of this video. Maybe we should tell the people watching, the replay viewers, about how Frankie McDonald's on the Wednesday shows. Can you tell us about the Bass Guy Show, Frankie?
I go on Bass Guy Show on every Wednesday afternoons at 2:20 p.m. Atlantic Standard Time, which is 1:20 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I do the weather for all over the world and things like that.
Yeah, that way we're at 1:20. Frankie comes on around 1:15, 1:20, and that way if you're watching the news at 1 o'clock or whatever, you can still have time to come see us.
That means then after Bass Guy Show, I'll be on Gary and Dino's show after that.
You also sent us in 4 other videos, so we can go through them quickly. Can you tell us about the Egypt video?
Happy Revolution Day to the listeners of the Bass Guy Show from Egypt, and listeners and my fans and my followers and my people and my fans and followers
This Thursday,
from Egypt.
coming up on July 23rd.
Happy Revolution Day to my fans in Egypt, to everyone in Egypt, to my friends in Egypt.
Sorry about that, Larry messed up a bit. Let's watch that video right now.
This Thursday, coming up on July 23rd, 2020, I'm going to wish everyone and all of my fans in Egypt a happy Revolution Day. I will wish all of my fans and my followers and everyone in Egypt a happy Revolution Day on Thursday, July 23rd, 2020. I'm Frankie McDonald.
Thanks for sending in that video, Frankie.
And did you hear about that? I got news for you.
What's the news?
An asteroid headed towards the Earth Friday.
Is that asteroid going to hit Montreal?
It's going to bypass the Earth completely.
So it's not going to... Are we going to be able to see it?
Yeah, if it's clear sky out.
Did you see the comet that's been in the horizon every morning? Have you seen it yet?
No. And
Neither.
did you hear about that? And Gary and Dino show this after Bass Guy Show. Jason Marshall, We Don't Have Cookies. Robin Slim returns in September.
You also sent me in a video, Frankie, about you want everybody to get treatment for COVID. Can you tell us about that video?
Like an antibody cocktail. And that comes before the bridge to the vaccine is antibody cocktail. That's a limited immunity before you get the vaccine. It's like a COVID-19 antibody cocktail possible. Once they come out antibody cocktail, that'll be pre-vaccine.
I'm going to show that video right now, okay, Frankie?
Yeah.
Hey everybody, besides the COVID-19 vaccine, other drugs and other COVID-19 treatment, like antibody transfusion, is on its way now to the United States of America and the rest of the world. I want everyone to start doing COVID-19 treatment and therapy once it arrives. That's going to be another kind of treatment besides the vaccine. I want everyone to start doing COVID-19 treatment to slow the spread. To do lots of COVID-19 treatments like COVID-19 other medicines and things like that. I'm Frankie McDonald.
So also thank you for sending in. So how can people, well, you just said, but what's your advice for treatment, Frankie?
It's like you have to get antibody cocktail prior to vaccine.
We have Drew Perry saying, I sent the photo edit of you, Frankie, as drill sergeant outside the drugstore at the line for COVID vaccine. Did you see it yet, Frankie?
I've seen it. And there's over 50 million at risk of severe weather on Wednesday. New York City, Springfield, Massachusetts, including where Mike DeCame is at. It's Pennsylvania, Delaware, Maryland, Virginia, where Jack Hossier lives.
So Drew made a photo edit of you and the drill sergeant. Could you put it on your Instagram or Facebook or somewhere or whatever? I think he's asking. Don't know yet. Okay.
Yeah, Jack Hossier lives in Richmond, Virginia.
If people want to watch a song, Frankie and I made a collaboration song for the first time together. We made a song called the Corona Virus Blues. It's right here on my YouTube.
Yeah.
Excuse me. The first question today was from Luke. What did you have for your lunch today?
I had a hamburger. And guess what? I'll be on Robin Slim Show late September.
Late September. I like Robin Slim. They're good people, eh?
Yeah.
And they're in New Jersey. So talking about different places, you've been talking a lot about your world tour. I've seen people make posters for you.
Yes.
Can you quickly tell us about your world tour and what it is?
I'll be traveling to every single country on the entire face of the planet Earth ever. Even the countries that do not speak English. I'll be traveling to different countries around the world. I'll need an agent. I'll need a person I can trust. And I'll need an agent. I'll need a manager.
I'll need sponsors and things like that. I'll need a lot of people, and I'll need a publicist, aka PR person, and I'll be traveling to every country in the world. I'll be giving those speeches about my videos and my past and my weather reports. I'll be dancing on stage with women. I'll be giving out comedy skits on stage at both indoor and outdoor venues in every single country on the planet.
That's amazing, Frankie, and I know it's going to happen. I mean, it's just a matter of time. The whole world knows you. How many combined views do your videos have?
I got over 40 million views. I almost got 248,000 subscribers now. That's almost 250,000.
40 million views. That's unbelievable, Frankie. Congratulations. You sent us a video also about remdesivir. Can you introduce that video and then we'll show it?
Remdesivir is a drug. It's on its way to the United States to slow the spread.
We'll show that video right now, okay?
Yes. Hey everybody, it's Frankie McDonald. The drug remdesivir is on its way to the United States. Remdesivir is going to reduce COVID-19 raising. I recommend every single person in the entire United States of America to wear your masks when you're inside. Make sure to wear your masks and take remdesivir so to stop the spread. I'm Frankie McDonald.
Thanks for sending in that video as well, Frankie. So, Frankie, like, we've done weather and talked about a whole bunch of stuff. I know you used to go to the movie theater all the time. When do you think the theaters will open up again?
Don't know yet. And Cape Breton Eagles might start back up again in October. Vancouver Giants going to start back up again on the West Coast in October. And the Hamilton Bulldogs. And KHL is supposed to be starting up sometime in the fall too in Russia.
Have you been staying safe and keeping a distance from your fans, like the 12 meters or 6 meters?
Yeah.
Great, Frankie.
Yes, I'll be traveling to every country in the world. If somebody from Ontario comes to Nova Scotia, self-isolate for 14 days.
You have to self-isolate and be careful. What's happening in the world of masks right now around the world?
I want every American to wear masks.
You sent us in. This is our last video that Frankie just sent me in, advice on masks. Do you want to introduce it? Then I'll show it?
Yes.
Okay, so let's take a look at that right now. Thanks, Frankie.
Hey, everybody. It's Frankie McDonald. Here's my advice for people all over the United States of America and the rest of the world. I recommend every single person in the world wear your masks so to completely slow the spread of COVID-19. That'll break the chain of the COVID-19 so the cases will go far down. I recommend every single person in the United States of America and the rest of the world to wear your mask so you reduce the spread of COVID-19 and slow the spread of COVID-19 altogether. I'm Frankie McDonald.
So thank you very much for sending in all those videos, Frankie. That was kind of you.
And did you hear about that? Next Saturday is the 1st of August. It'll be second half of August. On Saturday, August 7th, according to Chinese calendar, solar summer ends. That's when solar fall begins, according to Chinese calendar.
So how's life in Nova Scotia right now? Your walks at the boardwalk and stuff?
Great so far. And
amazing.
Did you hear about the flu season's coming up in September? That means I recommend everyone to get the flu shots.
You have to get your flu shots, yeah, but people are staying away from their doctors as well, right? Like people are getting telehealth. Do you call into your doctor or you go? What do you do?
That means I eat lots of fruits and vegetables.
That's amazing. Yeah, that's the real medicine of the world. So we'll keep today's show short and simple because I know you have a show after this. If people want to go watch it, where can they go to see the next show?
Gary Dino Show. I just take a video myself. I post it on YouTube. It's unlisted. I downloaded it. I sent it to them.
So I've been taking a little bit of a break, Frankie, from everything because it's too hot here. I don't have air conditioning and it's like 30, 40 degrees. It's been really, really hot.
You already had your vacation in the end of June, early July.
Yeah. Heat's got to my head. So I'm going to leave it over to you. You can say anything you want to the world and then we'll call it a day and we'll talk to you next Wednesday. Is that cool?
Yes. I'm Frankie McDonald. You're listening to Bass Guy Radio Show.
Thanks, Frankie.
Make sure if you're with the boots, put your jacket, hats, and gloves, scarf, ski pants is ready.
Thank you, everybody, for watching today. Hello, Osvaldo Fain in Puerto Rico. We'll have to find out next week. Frankie says it's going to be bad, Osvaldo Villafane. The hurricane season this year. So stay safe, Osvaldo.
Make sure if you're shovels, snow plows, snow blowers, salt trucks ready as well.
This is Frankie McDowell, my own TV station live in Sydney, Nova Scotia. Massive storm is headed towards the wind gusting into 100 kilometers per hour. It's going to bring a lot of rain. Winds will be
Thank you everybody for watching the show today. We'll be back next week at the same place, youtube.com/bassguy. Please share this video, and when the video's over, please return to it and leave a comment. It takes like a day for the video to be up. It's so lame. Thank you, Frankie. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Oslado Villafane. Thank you, Luke. Thank you, Virginia. Thank you, Drew Perry. Thank you, Michael the Can Man. And for everyone else that tuned in, thank you for watching, replay viewers. Please like and subscribe this video. Give us a thumbs up and leave a comment. Bass Guy loves you. No fear.